Hello student, today I will explain you practice set 38. Now practice set 38 consists of inverse proportion. So what is called inverse proportion? Let me explain to you. Now a book consists of 60 pages. Now 60 pages we are going to read in one day. Okay, 60 pages book consists of 60 pages. You are going to complete the book in one day. Suppose you want to complete the book in 2 days. So if you want to complete the book in 2 days, so how many pages you will read in one day? You will read 30 pages. So 30 pages in one day, 30 pages in another day. So 2 days you can complete the same book. Suppose same book I want to complete in 3 days. So I will be reading one day 20 pages. So 20 pages is one day, second day I will read 20, third day I will read 20. So I can complete the book. Suppose I want to complete the book in 4 days. So I will be reading 15 pages per day. In this way I can complete the book reading 60 pages in 4 days. Now if you see, as the number of days increases, the number of pages decreases. So this is an example of inverse proportion. Inverse proportion means we need to multiply. Now if you see, 1 into 60 is what? 60. Same way 2 into 30 is what? 60. 3 into 20 is what? 60. 4 into 15 is what? 60. So when we multiply, we get the same number. Then that type is what called, it is an inverse proportion. This is an example of inverse proportion. So always remember, if the number of days increases, here the number of pages decreases. So this example is a inverse proportion. Sum number 1. 5 workers take 12 days to weed a field. How many days would 6 workers take? Again, how many would 15 take? Now, 5 workers take 12 days to complete a work. So, how many days will 6 workers will take? Naturally, the days will become less because the number of workers has increased. Again, how many would take 15 days? So, again the number of workers has increased. So, the number of days will be decreasing. So let's solve the sum. Let 6 workers take X days to complete the work. And 15 workers take Y days to complete the same work. Okay, both are completing the same work. We will make a column workers and days. Now 12 workers, how many days? 5 workers, 12 days. 6 workers, X days, we don't know how many days. Again 15 workers will take Y number of days. So we have made the table. It is a inverse proportion. So first we will take first 2. 5 upon 6 equal to 12 upon X. Now if you see, in direct proportion we did cross multiply. Whereas in inverse proportion we will multiply the numerator with numerator and denominator with denominator. So 5 into 12 equal to 6 into X. Therefore, X will be what? 5 into 12 upon 6. 6 ones are 6, 6 twos are 12. So, X will be how much? 10. That means 6 workers complete the work in 10 days. 6 workers, therefore 6 workers complete the work in 10 days. Now let us see how many days the 15 workers take. Again we will take 5 upon 15 equal to 12 upon Y. So we need to multiply the numerator with numerator and denominator with denominator. Therefore Y will become 5 into 12 upon 15. 5 ones are 5, 5 threes are 15. 3 ones are 3, 3 fours are 12. So you got y equal to 4. Therefore, 15 workers complete the same work in how many days? In 4 days. So if you see, the number of workers increase, the number of days decrease. Second sum. Mohan Rao took 10 days to finish a book reading 40 pages every day. Means he is taking 10 days to finish a book. Every day he is reading how many pages? 40 pages. Now how many pages must he read in a day to finish it in 8 days? Now the days has become less. So he has to read more pages to complete the work. So more than 40 pages he has to read in order to complete the work. So we will take let X be the number of pages he reads in 8 days. So now we'll make the column days, pages. Now in 10 days he read 40 pages. So now in 8 days how many pages? We don't know. So we'll take X. So it is a inverse proportion. So now I'll take 10 upon 8, 40 upon X. So 10 into 40 equal to 8 into X. Therefore X will become 10 into 40 upon 8. 8 ones are 8, 8 fives are 40. So X equal to 10 into 5, that is 50. That means he has to read how many pages? 50 pages in one day to complete the work. So therefore he reads 50 pages in 8 days. Sum number 3. Mary cycles at 6 km per hour. Means in 1 hour she travels 6 km. How long will she take to reach her aunt's house, which is at 12 km away? So her aunt's house is 12 km away. So we have to find the time. At how much time she will take to reach her aunt's house if she travels by 6 km per hour. Now again if she cycle at the speed of 4 km per hour, now the speed has reduced. So how much time will she take to reach the house? Now 4 km means she will take more time only rather than 6 km. Now here we will make 3 columns, that is speed, distance and time. Now at 6 km per hour, so we will write 6 km per hour. She reaches the distance of 12 km. We don't know the time, so we will take X. Again 4 km per hour, she reaches the same distance 12 km. We don't know how long she will take to reach the aunt's house, so we will take it as Y. Now here we will use the formula. Only in this sum we are going to do in another way, that is time into speed equal to distance. So first time is how much? For first sum, for first things, time is X, speed is 6, the distance travelled is 12. So X will be what? 12 upon 6. So X will be 2 hours. So she reaches in 2 hours at the speed of 6 km per hour. Now same thing, again time into speed is distance, so time is Y, speed is 4, she reaches the distance of 12 km. So Y will become 12 upon 4. So Y equal to 4 ones are 4, 4 threes are 12. So she takes 3 hours to reach her aunt's house if she takes a speed of 4 km per hour. So she reaches in 3 hours at the speed of 4 km per hour. For sum, The stock of grain in a government warehouse lasts 30 days for 4,000 people. So for 4,000 people, how many days it has taken? 30 days. How many days will it last for 6,000 people? So now the people has increased. So the days will become less. So it is a inverse proportion. So let X be number of days it will last for 6,000 people. We make two columns, that is days and people. Now 30 days 4,000 people. We don't know the number of days for 6,000 people. So it is inverse proportion. Now 30 upon x is 4,000 upon 6,000. So 30 into 4,000 is equal to x into 6,000. Therefore x will be 30 into 4,000 upon 6,000. 0, 0, cancel all 3 0. 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6. 3 1s are 3, 3 10. So you will get 10 into 2, that is 20 days. So x equal to 20. Therefore 20 days is needed. Therefore it lasts for 20 days. So the number of days is 20 for 6,000 peoples.